Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here is a conversion problem, and we will definitely help you a lot with dimensional analysis, which is the conversion process used in a lot of science classes. I'm just going to get my annotate device and write on the board. First of all, make sure you understand that 65 miles per hour can be written as a unit ratio in this case. All that really means is for every hour you're going 65 miles. Now, they want you to figure out feet per minute, and they want you to do some conversions that lead to it. Actually, they want feet per minute and then feet in 22 minutes. So there's going to be a few unit ratios you're going to find in your book. And you're allowed to have the unit ratios on the test, or we'll give them to you. Now, one thing we know for sure, if you want to get out of miles per feet, it must be noted that there's 5,280 feet in a mile. And even though it's a common conversion, a lot of people are not terribly familiar with it. And we're also going to use the conversion involving 60 minutes and an hour, except because of the hour in the denominator, we're going to have to ultimately move forward from hours to minutes. So as long as we can get the miles to feet and convert the hours to minutes, we're going to be in good shape. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply the ratio given by the first unit ratio. So this is all a big multiplication process. Now, because you're converting from 65 miles and you're dividing by a mile, we're going to go ahead and eliminate the units per mile. Now, what this tells us is we have now traveled a very, very large number of feet in an hour, but that's not terribly important, because what's going to happen is that huge amount we're going to end up dividing. We have a situation where an hour will convert to 60 minutes. So at least if anything, we can get the feet per minute. And then after you get the feet per minute, we also must note that 22 minutes have passed. So what's going to happen is we're going to continue to eliminate units. And once again, this is just one of those processes you're going to have to practice often and study carefully. But like I said, a lot of science classes want you to use it, because too many times, like in this problem, you're converting more than one unit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, and this will lead to 65 times 5280 times 22 over 60 minutes. No, I lied, not minutes. We already canceled out minutes, feet. So I'm going to go ahead, break out my calculator, pray it works, and then I'm just going to plug in the numbers. I wouldn't do anything fancy or spectacular. You might realize some things like 5280 over 60 is actually 88, which was the basis for the time machine and Back to the Future. I got 125,840 feet. That's how you were able to do it in dimensional analysis. Make sure you tune in for plenty more videos.